I should mention that in between the scales, I'm cleaning my hands, and you can see I've flipped my paper over to minimize the dirt. You know how dirty I am. It's not an easy thing for me. So now what I'm going to start is the crosshatch with charcoal pencil. So it's really important that you have a good tip on your pencil. This got softened up during the last project. I have an emery board here, and I am just going to rub the pencil on the emery board and get a nice sharp tip on here. That's good. Can you see the point on the pencil now? And I'm going to have to keep doing that because this is just going to get very blunt very, very quickly. So I'm going to want to sharpen that up quite a bit. So the first thing, again, is your black. I always start, because we have our white already. So the first thing I want to do is establish the black. And just like on the other cross hatchings, I'm not fooling around. I'm just covering this darn thing with lots of good black charcoal, using my charcoal pencil. And I'm going to rub it in so that every single bit of that white paper is gone. So again, look at that nice flat black I have. Okay, so now I'm going to be cross hatching. So again, see, I've got a nice point still. So I'm going to make a series of lines. This is going to be the second darkest value next to the black. So I'm going to start off with some lines going in that direction. I'm going to cover this up here. So now I'm going to just have the lines going in the other direction. And I can sense that the tip on my pencil is starting to get a little blunt. I'm turning it around as I draw so that I can get some sharp points in through there. So that's still a pretty big jump. So now I'm going to do a diagonal across here. I do not want to rub. I want that white coming through. And I'm going to do a diagonal in the other direction, leaving some space between the lines. I can always fill them in more if I need to. It should not get all filled in. There should be a sense of seeing the white of the paper through here. That looks pretty good. I'm going to sharpen this pencil again so that I have a nice point on it, and I'm just going to rub it on my emery board. So I got a good point again. Clean up my fingers a little bit. And I want to do the next row. So I'm going to do a little bit lighter hand, not quite as heavy. It's just like the graphite. The more you press down, the darker the line will be. The less you press down, the lighter the line will be. And we're trying to get this lighter, so I'm pressing down, not quite as hard on these. I'm also leaving a little bit more room between the marks. I still think it needs to go a little bit darker, so I'm going to do a diagonal. How's that look? Well, maybe one diagonal again this way. Again, watch your pressure. Do not rub. Do not let your hands slide across this. That's looking better. I'm going to sharpen this again. Nice point again on there. I'm going to try a lighter hand even. And a little bit farther apart. I want to try to keep the line as sharp as I can. So before I was using the pencil this way, now I'm really trying to make a line, a nice pointed line. Trying to keep the line the same value across the whole surface. Well, let's see what I want to do here. So I'm going to leave that one for now. I'm going to do this one. Nice even space. Can you see that one spaced out even a little bit more? See, there's two are too similar. That's what I wanted to know. This one, I am just going to do a line going in one direction. Nice clean line, even value across the whole thing. Spread apart. So that when you look at this, you can see that is pretty nice. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. These two obviously too close. So I'm going to come in and work with this one. I'm going to put just a very light line going at a diagonal. That's pretty good. Maybe I need one the other way. Ooh, I could screw this up, but let's see. Really light line, far apart. That looks pretty good. So let's check that out again. Good. Good. Nice. Nice. Nice, nice. So there we go. There's your charcoal value scale with cross-hatching, no rubbing, charcoal pencil, black all the way down to white.